There's a saying, it's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. And from the outside looking in, you probably haven't seen much. Perhaps you've only heard of the cornfields and corn heads. Those are here, and here to stay. But look closer, and you'll discover where corn meets road is a group of people who make this place called Lincoln awesome. Here, strangers are welcomed as friends, and travelers are treated as locals. A place that when you leave is somehow unexpectedly on your mind. Like other growing cities, we've got it all. Award-winning local breweries, captivating museums, curated fine art, innovative cuisine, charming shops and boutiques, a rich tradition of sports, and a diverse selection of entertainment. Experience is what matters. And community, well, that's our pride and joy. It's why 297,622 people, and counting, call it home. So when you come to Lincoln and discover everything this big little town in the Midwest has to offer, remember, with every interaction, moment, and experience you have, don't just look. See.
Hello and welcome to the first Out and About show of 2026. I'm Diane Gonzalez. The new year is starting with a full slate of great events all over the capital city. So we're just going to jump right in and introduce Jeff Mall from Visit Lincoln. And how are you doing this new year?
What are we, 4 or 5 days into the new year? And I feel like
we're on the day 6.
I feel like it's like 2 weeks of work already. There is so much left over from last year that we're working on this year, and just a lot. It's going to be an amazing event year in the capital city, so we're excited.
I'm always happy to see the Chamber's year in review, and this year especially because there's a picture of you on the back.
Right.
Is Jeff, he's chilling out with a cup of coffee. It looks like he's got rose-colored glasses on.
Yeah, and I think the mug that I'm actually holding in that picture is, remember the former Skyline image the Chamber did of all the cranes?
Right.
That's that coffee mug. So
we'll get a close-up of this later because it's a good picture and lots of friendly faces on there from our Chamber and Visit Lincoln, and yeah, it's been a big year.
It has been.
And on to 2026. And of course, we're going to start with food.
Why wouldn't we?
Well, this is the 40th anniversary of a signature event for the Haymarket. It's the Chocolate Lovers Fantasy.
It's a great opportunity to pair professional chefs with local chefs, chocolate connoisseurs to raise money for the historic Haymarket District. Big fundraising event for the historic Haymarket District. All chocolates will be paired with wines provided by the Italian Vine. So show up hungry, show up thirsty. And if you have too much of a good time, just stay the night at the Graduate Hotel.
There you go.
We love it when people stay in Lincoln.
I love the Graduate Hotel. It's very funky and cool.
Nice throwback.
Yes, it is. Okay, we've got a Lincoln Heart Ball then coming up, and this is a big fundraiser for the American Heart Association.
Of course, a critical fund opportunity for research of heart disease and programs to help us get our hearts healthy. One of 150 heart events, heart balls across the country, black tie event, silent auction, and we want people to get involved and find ways to give back.
And I like to see all the red dresses
It's really
because
cool.
everyone wears red.
Yeah, guys in black,
event.
Ladies in red, maybe a red bow tie for a guy.
That's right.
Very cool.
All right. It says black tie. Red tie is probably okay.
I'd show up in a red tie. I think I'd tell you to go home.
All right, a very different kind of ball going on at the Nook at Escape Lincoln, and this is an all-new interactive mystery experience.
Very immersive. Guests get a chance to take on colorful roles, gather clues, and work together or against one another to solve the crime before the killer strikes again. This is the Bloodwood Masquerade Ball at the Nook at Escape Lincoln.
This takes place in the mythical city of Bloodworth Falls, and the ball is at the spooky Bloodworth Castle. Ooh.
You think the falls are red?
Ooh. I don't want to think about that. Okay, we're going to move on now and have some comedy to start off the year. A new comedy venue in Lincoln is the Howler Comedy Club, and that is going to have a legendary comedian coming in for the 18th.
Tom Arnold has
Tom Arnold.
decades of film, TV, and stand-up under his belt with a signature blend of raw honesty, sharp wit, and outrageous stories. Tom Arnold, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sunday, January 18th, 4:30 and 7 o'clock.
And then 31st, That One Mailman, and February 7th, Brant Tobler and Gary Curtis. I love a good comedy show. It's good to laugh.
You
It's
like
good-
to laugh?
I love to laugh. It's good for your
Okay,
health.
So you're on Netflix right now. You choosing drama, today's favorite movie, or are you going to choose a good comedy?
It depends. I just got done watching a couple of things that were, I saw a historic thing, Death by Lightning, about James Garfield, very good,
Okay.
and also sort of a comedy drama, The Man
Okay.
on the Inside.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's time for
So,
comedy.
Time for comedy.
Okay, good.
All right. How about Only Murders in the Building? There we go. That's always good for a laugh.
Right.
Okay, we're going to move on to some music now, and Capital Jazz Society has a new location. Unfortunately, their old location
Yeah.
has closed, so they are going to be doing their shows at Screamers.
Perfect opportunity to bring this event down to the Haymarket. The Lightning Bugs on January 19th, the 26th Monday night big band. February 2nd, Brass Meets Voice. February 9th, Monday night big band. Great opportunity to head down to Screamers Family Restaurant, 7 to 9 o'clock on Mondays.
And on the 19th, the Lightning Bugs, legendary group here in
That's a
Lincoln.
lot of fun.
So, yes, lots of fun. More jazz then. NJO continues its year-long celebration of its 50-year anniversary. And this time they're going to focus on the decade of 1995 to 2004.
Yeah, they are going to reflect on the guest artists who have played with the band and some of the places band has performed. Over 160 musicians, Diane, have been performing with the NJO during the last 49 years, and many of their current musicians have been with the band for over 30. Lots of history celebrating 50 years of big band jazz music.
Again, I love this concept where they're going decade by decade and focusing on
Different
the music.
themes, different titles. This will take place at the Lincoln Marriott Cornhusker Hotel.
Very cool. All right, the St. Olaf Choir, which is kind of the gold standard for choral singing, is coming back to First Plymouth.
Yes, 75 mixed voices. The St. Olaf Choir is hailed as one of the nation's premier a cappella ensembles, renowned for its artistry and beautiful sounds. Free will offering at this concert will benefit Lutheran Family Services of Nebraska.
Okay, and we've got some local rock music at the Rococo. 3 bands going to be playing at the Rococo on January 31st. We've got Bad Self Portraits, an indie band from Omaha, and then 2 from Lincoln.
Ghost Like is a Lincoln band formed in 2019, and the Estrogen Projection is yet and true to be an all-female band from
That's
Lincoln.
right.
Estrogen Projection.
All female.
Sounds good.
They're really good. Okay. And back to a cappella, we've got the International Championship of a cappella, the Southwest quarterfinal. This is like, as we're talking about movies, Pitch Perfect.
This is like
There
Pitch
we go.
Perfect. The a cappella event itself is the only international tournament that has showcased the art of student a cappella singing at the high school and college level. We have the Southwest quarterfinals, as you mentioned. Rococo Theater, I still believe that is one of the most underused music venues in the community. So historic and so beautiful inside.
Yes, yes, it is. If you get a chance, if you're a Pitch Perfect fan and you want to see it without all the drama,
Right.
Head to the Rococo. All right, the Lincoln Symphony is presenting Experience the Intrigue. We've got Sibelius' Finlandia, which is considered as Finland's unofficial national anthem. Then we've got a concerto showcasing the viola. And then Rimsky-Korsakov's Scheherazade. Woo! Got that all out.
This is all at the Lead Center, and this is another year where Diane intervenes and pronounces things that I typically mess up. So thank you. Right out of the box, thank you for doing that. This is a great presentation by LSO at the Lead Center.
Now we're going to move on to theater, and Nebraska Wesleyan continues its season. This one is The Gas Heart, and it's one of the most famous avant-garde plays ever performed.
Yeah, it can be viewed as a parody of classical drama or a passionate love story. Watch fascinating characters, each representing facial feature, grapple with how to relate to each other in a world where language has failed. Lots of faces.
If you had to be a facial feature, what would it be? The
like,
eyes?
Like the eyes. Like, look at these things. Look, I mean,
There
come
you
on,
go.
there it is.
There you go.
Is that shock?
I like
Awe?
to talk, so for me it'd probably be the mouth.
Yeah,
But
right.
all right, Meshuggah nuns are back. The Little Sisters of Hoboken are on a cruise, And they need to take over a production of Fiddler on the Roof.
Sisters can save the day as hilarity reigns. Tadot Theater should be a great production.
Okay. And the Lincoln Community Playhouse is presenting Magpie's Song, operatic pop musical.
Every night, the audience chooses the order in which these stories are brought to life on stage, so a very interactive program. The piece explores what it means to tell a story and the way a powerful story can wash over what is real.
And it centers around 3 folk tales from Chinese mythology. Sounds like a very interesting show. Get your tickets now. Okay, we're going to do the last chance segment. Did you get all your Christmas shopping done on time? Because if not, you can head to Keachel.
On time, yes. Was it well ahead of time? No. But it's done. But we could go to Keachel
There you go.
and load up. Their 2025 holiday exhibition is an opportunity to enjoy favorite local, regional, and national artists at every price point. View new work from top contemporary and American regionalist artists. Keachel Fine Art Studio, downtown O Street.
There you can get a head start on your 2026 Christmas. So,
Can I hide them at your place?
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, you got some Snoops at your place. Is that what's going on?
Always.
Okay, and we do have a last chance correction. We were telling you it was your last chance
Yeah.
to see Tactile History, the Pershing Auditorium mural at the Nebraska History Museum. But no, you have a whole nother year.
Yeah, the 3x10 model gives dimension to the forms and figures depicted in the original Pershing Auditorium mural, which is soon to be going up at Wyuka Cemetery and Park itself. And this is a 3D tactile model of the ceramic tile mural that's now on display.
All right, we're going to go on now to some fun outdoor activities. Heading out to Deer Springs for a Starlight Dome.
Savory cozy bites and soak up to the beauty of Winter Vineyard, all from the comfort of your heated dome. Kind of one of those clear domes. I've seen
Yeah,
people with
this
these in
sounds
their
really
front
cool.
yard. It's
Yeah.
really cool. Deer Springs Winery, just a little bit east of town, should be a lot of fun to enjoy some wine and food.
Okay, and if you want to get a little chilly, you can do the Frosty bike ride that starts at White Elm. They turn around at Trek Lincoln, and there's some hot chocolate and some lunch and a bike giveaway all involved in this.
It's only 15 miles round trip.
That's not too bad.
With this weather these days, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, if you see these people out on the street, give them some room. They're just having fun.
I know.
And they're wearing helmets, I hope.
I hope.
Okay, more ice. We've got the Lincoln Stars in action. Oh my goodness, they have a lot of matches coming up here with the Lancers, Musketeers, Phantoms, Gamblers. Who did I leave out? Buccaneers?
Buccaneers, Gamblers. Now, typically they're Friday, Saturday hockey opportunities. So if you can't make it Friday night, go on Saturday night. The Lincoln Stars playing very good hockey this year again at the Ice Box. Great experience at the Ice Box. Cold beverage of your choice, great food, great entertainment. Go Stars.
I sort of went ice skating over Christmas.
Matt,
Took my
let's explain.
granddaughters to the
Sort
rink.
of. Were you were you a rail holder?
No, I was more of a just sit down and enjoy watching them fall.
So you didn't
and
skate?
not get injured.
Okay.
So. But they have those, the things you can hold on
Yeah.
to while you skate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a nice venue that we went to. So, okay, Nebraska State Athletic Association, Activity Association,
Thank you.
the bowling championships are coming up. The top high school bowlers from around the state come into Lincoln.
We're hoping for very good weather February 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th when we welcome competitors from across the state and Sun Valley Lanes and Games for the NSA State Bowling Championships. Great event, great opportunity to interact with the NSA. They do so many great things for high school athletics across the state. So happy to have yet another tournament right here in Lincoln.
All right, if you're into fossils, jewelry, rocks, minerals, you'll want to head to the Firefighters Reception Hall. It's the 2026 Midwinter Rock Swap.
Yeah, this is a family-friendly event hosted by the Gem and Mineral Club, as you mentioned, and you can also help the Lincoln Food Bank by bringing a canned item when you come out. Bring a rock to be identified. Come out and shop the rocks. See what I did there?
There
shop
you
the
go,
rocks.
shop the rocks.
Should be a lot of fun, and this will be at the Firefighters Reception Hall.
Okay, and more science for you at Morrill Hall. As usual, this time we've got dinosaurs and disasters.
Annual tradition. We talk about it quite a bit. This is an event led by University of Nebraska researchers taking place at one of my favorite attractions in Lincoln, Morrill Hall.
Okay, and now for something completely different. It is the 3rd annual Puzzles and Pints at Spikes. This looks really fun, and it's all for a good cause.
Yes.
ALS in the Heartland is raising funds with its 3rd annual event. 4-person team. They each get a 500-piece puzzle, a huge tray of nachos and 12 beverages, and whoever finishes all of those, yeah.
So 500 pieces, a lot of nachos, and a lot of beverages.
Yes.
Like, that seems really challenging because this is the puzzle time of year. You know
Yes,
how many,
it is.
You know how
I
many
just finished
tables,
one
How
Saturday.
many pieces?
It was 500, but I bought it at a thrift store, so 3 pieces were missing.
Yeah. This happens because then you're like puzzled where the
Yes,
pieces
I
went.
was puzzled.
Yeah.
I looked forever for that edge piece, and it was not there. But
I'm
I
excited to
like
have-
doing them
yeah.
slow. But this would be a challenge.
Do you work the borders first, or
Yes.
do you try
Oh,
to do?
absolutely.
Okay, so it's
Yes.
borders first. Like
Borders
sometimes my
first.
kids do the inside out, get the really
Ooh.
tough stuff done in the middle, and then you can work your way out to some of the more plain, easy colors and such. But this should be a lot of fun. I am very passionate about ALS in the Heartland. There are a lot of people in this community that seems like there's being diagnosed with ALS every year, so it's a good opportunity to go out and raise money and help people that really need it. So 3rd annual event, Spike's Beach Bar and Grill.
Do you think we'll eventually see puzzle races on ESPN?
The Ocho? Yeah, I think we should. Right? Yeah, I think puzzles are amazing. And
I actually saw, while I was watching my granddaughter's ice skate,
yeah,
a kind of a Quidditch game
really?
on the Ocho. Yeah, it took us forever to figure out what the heck they were playing, but it was kind of a variation of Quidditch. There are like
Yeah.
hundreds of teams now.
I think we start with the Cornhusker State Games. I'll call Dave Manerick when I
Okay.
leave here and say, hey, we need puzzle, what do you call it? We'll call it
Puzzle races?
puzzle races
Okay,
at the Cornhusker State Games.
okay,
Okay.
that'd be fun.
I'll try it.
All right. Okay, where's the website where we can find out more about the fun stuff?
Lincoln.org is our website. Diane, you can give us a call at 434-5348 or stop down to our visitor center at 7th and P, the Chamber main office just up the street at 1128 Lincoln Mall, Suite 100. Lots of great visitor information, and we look forward to seeing a lot of people this year. This will be probably one of the biggest tourism-related events, seasons, that we've had in a long time.
Wow.
Yeah, more to come.
More to come. And right now we're enjoying a very nice winter day, but it'll get cold.
Yeah.
If you want to start making plans for warmer weather, we've got the Boat Sport and Travel Show and the Home and Garden Show coming up at the Sandhills Global Event Center. So it's just 2 of the events out there. We're going to run a list during the break. So
Perfect.
things to plan for. Get your pencils and pens out to jot these down. Thank you so much, Jeff, and Happy New Year to you.
You too. Looking forward to
It's
it.
going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. As I said, we're going to run a list of the events at the Sandhills Global Event Center coming up during the break. Then Tim Savona will be here from Pinewood Bowl and Pinnacle Bank Arena. We might talk a little basketball.
Love that.
We might.
Go Big Red.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Welcome back to Out and About. With us now is Tim Savona, the General Manager of Pinnacle Bank Arena, Pinewood Bowl, and of course the big news is the basketball's historic season,
Yeah, basketball is off to a phenomenal start. The men and the women.
the men and women.
Yeah, it took them a long time to lose, I guess, knock on wood.
There we go.
But-
We're recording this on January 6th,
Yep.
and as of now,
The men are
the
clean.
men are undefeated.
Yep. The women are having a great season as well.
Two losses at
Yep, a
this
couple
point.
tough losses, both to ranked teams. So they're doing a great job. The men, of course, on this great run, and it's been a lot of exciting energy at Pinnacle Bank
Oh,
Arena.
my.
If you haven't been there yet, you check it out. It's been different, and it's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
Well, the men cracked the top 10.
They're
week.
ranked 10 right now as we sit here. They won against Ohio State, so that's a good sign. And they have one more game this weekend before the next rankings come out. So we'll
Okay.
see. But they're in the top 10.
Let's keep the streak going. The women, meanwhile, I believe, are in the top 25.
They are, yeah. They were. I don't recall how far they got up there. I thought they were maybe 19, but they're 25 right now.
Yeah, a couple
Yeah.
different polls. So it's it's a lot of fun if you're able to get a ticket. Go check out some
Yep.
Nebraska ball.
Yeah, basketball is doing well, men and women. It's keep it going.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to what you're able to fit in here and there between basketball. Big Time Rush has canceled its show, I guess, medical reasons. That was going to be on the 13th.
Yeah, that's a bummer. You know, we were really
Yeah.
looking forward to that show. It was on Friday, February 13th. They took down all of their North American dates in January and February. So I get they've had some health challenges, I guess. They put something out there. I don't recall exactly what it said, but a lot of them have been, I think they've been on the road a lot.
Something about doctor's orders. So
yeah, probably
yeah,
told them you need to rest and get
Yeah.
off the road for a while.
we
so.
wish them well. And
Definitely
that they're
wish them well.
Back on tour soon, and I'm sure they'll be coming to PBA.
You know, try to get it back around.
More basketball then on the 17th. The Harlem Globetrotters, 100 years of crazy basketball.
Yeah, always exciting to host this event. You know, family-friendly fun, good quality entertainment, great engagement with the audience. Hard to believe it's been 100 years. That's kudos to them.
You remember every one, don't
I
you?
do. You know, I went on their first tour with them. Yeah, it was very special. But always a fan favorite.
Yes.
And March 17th, come see it.
All right. Journey then is coming up April 9th. Their final Frontier tour. Is this kind of their swan song? They saying goodbye?
Yeah, I don't know. You never know. That's what it sounds like right now. We've had the good fortune of hosting them a handful of times over the years. Always put on a phenomenal show. Always draw a great audience. You know every song. You know they're
yeah.
all celebration songs, hits, hit after hit. So this will be a great night. It's a Thursday night in April.
Okay. And then 2 nights after that, Bulls, Bands, and Barrels, half dirt, half concert, right?
Yep. Our headline artist on this is Big X the Plug. He has been featured on some songs with Luke Combs and Chris Stapleton, kind of a crossover artist, doing a really good job. But this event's been a lot of fun for us. We've done it the last couple summers, and what it does is they do barrel racing and bull riding at the beginning, and then they take a break, and on the other side of the dirt they have a stage set up. So then that livestock portion ends, and then the concert begins, and people can come down on the dirt and hang out, and it's kind of a 2-for-1. You know, you get the Western sports and you get a concert.
Then Monster Jam is going to kick off your May. It's more dirt.
More dirt, yeah. Monster Jam a little later this year. It's usually mid to late April, but due to some scheduling things, had to move it back a little to May 2 and 3. But again, another annual event, annual staple, fan favorite. You know, Grave Digger, El Toro Loco is shown in the photograph. They're just an exciting thing. See those huge trucks on the dirt and in the arena. It's kind of a wild scene.
And the trucks are really the stars, but there are people inside there. Is that a dangerous job?
I would imagine so, yeah. What's crazy is what you don't see is backstage, they have semis and they work there. It's like a pit, like in race car driving. So these trucks are like their pit station. So they go out there, they take them off the big tires, they work on the suspension and the brakes and all that. So it's like a very active thing the whole time they're here. Pretty cool.
Very interesting. Maybe somebody to go behind the scenes
Yeah.
at Monster Jam.
Yeah,
That would
but
be interesting.
Full cruise.
A new concert announced for July, Treaty Oak Revival.
Yeah, no Tweety Birds here. Yeah, Treaty Oak Revival. They're having a great moment right now. They got pretty hot this year throughout the year, and they've kind of maintained that. Just recently, they came out with a new single, very well received, but a country rock, kind of a rowdy rock country show. A lot of fun. Good.
Rowdy Rock.
Rowdy rock country. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one, and it's a Saturday night in July.
Okay. Mid-July, then we've got some dudes coming in for their squad games.
Yeah, Dude Perfect. They're really popular on the social channels. You know, they do a lot of trick shots. They do a lot of fun stuff. It's a family-friendly show. It's very engaging. A lot of engagement that occurs throughout it. They have a YouTube series and special that, you know, I mean, I have kids of that age. My kids are 8 and 10, and they're into this. They like to watch it. So I think that's going to be a really good one for us. A lot of fun to see, and a unique setup. It's not a proper stage show. It's more of a kind of an experience that's out there. They do a show, but it covers the whole floor, and they're kind of all over shooting things around the arena. So quite a spectacle.
Kind of like a circus.
Kind of like a circus, yeah.
And the guys, that picture, they looks like they're having fun.
They're just a group of friends that have really done a great job for themselves.
Okay, another new show announced for July, and this is big. This is one of the up-and-comers right now, Megan Moroney.
Yeah, Megan Moroney is really big right now. She is going to have a huge year. This show's basically sold out. There is very, very limited tickets available, and her whole tour went up that way. It went up real hot, 95% sold or something of that sort. A lot of them went clean, which means nothing's available. So yeah, very slim pickings left on that. Very exciting for us to get it, and I think we'll hear a lot about Megan Moroney throughout the year of 2026.
Okay, it would be great to have her here in July.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go out to Pinewood now, and let's talk about the first 3 shows that have been announced out under the stars.
Yeah, our first one is Styx, May 24th, and that is Memorial Day weekend, actually.
Oh, fun.
So the next day, Monday, the 25th, is Memorial Day. So basically a weekend night here for Styx. Special guest Cheap Trick,
Wow.
which is an awesome addition. I mean, you talk about hits. That is a great Pinewood show. Awesome audience following for both of those bands. There's no doubt that'll be a big night.
Yes. Wow, be great.
I love Styx. I came up with the Styx.
Did you?
So, big
Good
fan.
for you. Good for you. Okay, we've got Allison Krauss coming back, this time with Union Station. I sure enjoyed her last year.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. Allison's voice is unbelievable. She's been here more than once. Last time was with Robert Plant, wasn't it?
Plant,
Yeah.
yes, it was
Yeah,
great.
they were together. That was quite a co-headline bill, that was. But yeah, June 19th, excited to have them back. They do a great job. Tickets are on sale. They're doing very well. And again, just another really great fit for us at Pinewood.
Another big name returning to Pinewood is Joe Bonamassa.
Yeah, Joe Bonamassa and with Government Mule. Government Mule's got a big following themselves. So this is definitely a 2-for-1 kind of get. This show's selling really well. We had Joe before, and we have sold more tickets now than we did last time he was here. So that bodes well for how this show finishes. It's not till August. I believe that's a Sunday night. But just a really cool talent Joe Bonamassa is, and to have Government Mule on that bill is going to really round out the night.
All right, what you got cooking? Any previews for us?
Yeah, I'm not going to spill too many secrets, but I will tell you that as we sit here in January, I think we will see at least 2 big PBA announcements in the month of January for shows later on this year. And Pinewood, right now we have, I think, 4 more shows that we feel like have targeted dates, and another 10 or so that are kind of, out there and kind of awaiting further dialogue. So, yeah, there's no doubt we'll see more on the way, and we'll have a lot more to talk about in addition to these items when we get together next month.
And of course, Pinewood turns over its stage to the annual musical every year.
Yep.
I haven't heard what it is yet.
I haven't either. They always do such a good job.
They do.
They're
do.
awesome.
That's a great tradition here in Lincoln. Well, PinnacleBankArena.com and PinewoodBowlTheater.com are the websites. Again, Pinewood Bowl Theater is the one for your venue, and then there's a different one for the musical. So don't get those mixed up.
Don't get
But
confused.
yeah, it's shaping up to be a great 2026.
New year, new you. Let's do it.
Okay, you got it. Resolutions?
Just more shows.
More shows. And
More tickets sold.
my resolution is to get to all the things I talk about, but that's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
you'd be a busy person.
I would never be home. Okay, thank you so much, and we will hear more from you next month.
Thank you.
The Lead Center is starting the year with a full slate of world-class entertainment. That includes Hadestown, the winner of 8 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. Stay tuned for a list of all the Lead's upcoming shows, and then we'll be running a list of all the events we featured during today's show. I again want to thank Jeff and Tim for joining me on our first show of 2026. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you out and about.
There's a saying, it's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. And from the outside looking in, you probably haven't seen much. Perhaps you've only heard of the cornfields and corn heads. Those are here, and here to stay. But look closer, and you'll discover where corn meets road is a group of people who make this place called Lincoln awesome. Here, strangers are welcomed as friends, and travelers are treated as locals. A place that when you leave is somehow unexpectedly on your mind. Like other growing cities, we've got it all. Award-winning local breweries, captivating museums, curated fine art, innovative cuisine, charming shops and boutiques, a rich tradition of sports, and a diverse selection of entertainment. Experience is what matters. And community, well, that's our pride and joy. It's why 297,622 people, and counting, call it home. So when you come to Lincoln and discover everything this big little town in the Midwest has to offer, remember, with every interaction, moment, and experience you have, don't just look. See.